That's right. Eagles way of boxing, y'all know what it's about to be about. Sorry about that. I know y'all had to hear that eagle for a minute, right? But y'all all right. Y'all all right? Everybody cool? Good. I've been listening to this music. I got a new song out of that genre I tell you about. That I'm a Piano got me a new song. It was kind of suggested that because I hadn't been like recommending a lot of different songs with this genre, and I usually have all the music when it comes to this genre. I have a lot of different music, but I just found another one. I'm like, this one here is fire to me. This one is like, huh? This is my kryptonite right here. This one here make me weak. I'm like, oh shit. Oh shit. I might have to do. Yep, I got to show off on this one. Yep, I got to show people what's up. Not like that, but I got to be like, hey, 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 hey. I'm gonna play it until y'all get here. So hopefully y'all don't get here too fast. Hopefully it's gonna take a couple of seconds for y'all to get here. But you know me, I might just say F it. I'll still play it. I don't care. Y'all just have to be here. Shoot. Come on in while I get some water. That's right. Just in case y'all didn't know, my administrator's here. My manager of administration, D to the Bailey up in here. Salute King, what's up now? All right. You already know Eagle. Eagle. Yeah. I said I'm gonna play this out of that genre that I'm a piano music that I like. I found me a new song over there. This shit is fire to me though. I'm like, this is my kryptonite here. Somebody play this, I'll stop doing what I'm doing. I'm like, oh shit. Even if I'm not dancing, I'll be like, even if I'm not dancing, I'm gonna be like on that bass line, like, huh? Break up a fight with this. Remember that myth? How they were saying that, how they always got all these stupid myths how to break up a fight if two black guys are fighting, how to break up a fight. Just throw a basketball out there, or five guys is fighting or whatever. Throw a basketball out there or play some music or something like that. If two two so-called blacks is fighting. That word is just gets to my stomach, man. All that African American, all that shit. Any title, when you use a continent, continent in a name, that shit just kills me. I'm like, it hurts my stomach to even mention shit like that. Or colors, to call somebody a race or a color, that shit I can't hardly get it out. I can't get it out. I can't. It's like, you're not a race, you're not a color. Yeah, you have color. Everybody's got some kind of hue. Yeah. Let's listen to that, Derek, for a minute. If you got something for me, hit me up, Derek. There's a few things. I'm gonna cover the little tank thing a little bit, because I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. I don't know whose story I believe. As far as the tank and Mayweather, I don't know whose story I believe. So that's neither here nor there, I guess. I don't know. I don't know who to believe. I don't know who to believe. But we talked about it, Derek. We talked about it a long time ago. Derek, we talked about that shit like 3 years ago. Or 2 years. How long I've been on? I don't even know. I've been on for some years now. We talked about that shit a long time ago, brother. Yeah, but we already... Yeah, titles. What the hell? So when it comes to like... Just think about it, brother, when it comes to like a bald eagle or whatever. An eagle. It's just an eagle, right? It's a bald eagle, whatever it is. A cow is a freaking cow. They got to break them down in different genius and all that shit. You know why they got to break them down like that? Because they're basically named after the person who named them, the person who made them. Because cows don't exist in nature. They wouldn't even survive. If you put a cow out if you put a cow, you took a cow and put him out in the wilderness, he'd get killed the first day he was out there. The only one that would probably make it, I'm talking like a wild ass bull. A wild ass bull with horns, he'll make it because he'll mess something up because he's just so big. There's nothing going to challenge him. But you put like a regular moo cow out there, you know what I'm talking about, the milking cow, put their ass out there, they finish. That's like delivering lunch. Like, here you go, just delivered the lunch. Get out of here. I don't trust none of these animals, man. Like, I seen goats standing up in trees. I'm like, come on, goats don't climb trees. That's some old new shit that they done put together, you know what I mean? This shit's fired up there. We're gonna get to it, brother. Yeah, all the different titles and shit. That's what keep people confused. And then they always got some sellout, always say, oh, this is why black people and brown people hate themselves. We don't hate ourselves. We hate you fucking people that won't let us have nothing without coming to burn it down. They ain't got shit to do with us. We the most peaceful persons there is. I'm on my way. Once I get, oh my goodness. Wow. These people, man. Whoa. Welcome to the chat, brother. I'm working on some stuff, man. I got major stuff I'm working on, so this stuff got to come through. Okay, so we're just I don't know. I ran it back, so let's try something else. Shit, I don't mind running it back again, but hey, let's try something else. I'll let the music play softly, and we'll just not this. That's a bad song though, so. Fuse, a puse. You know what? I'm not really sure. It sounded like I heard that name before. And just so you know, Derek, I'm just letting you know, brother, me and you might be related, man. I gotta watch myself around you, man. We might be related, man. Shit. I just met somebody, man, from come from our same area. You know what I mean? She come from Jersey and in North Carolina too. I'm like, what the hell? It's like, why am I hooking up with everybody who's like, you know, their family is Jersey and in North Carolina and shit like that. I'm like, this shit is like, it's like got me. Shit is freaking me out, man. Not like that, you know, like, because I don't get freaked out like that, but it's like, it's just like, I know it's no coincidence. I don't believe in, it's no coincidence. I don't believe in no coincidence like that. I just don't believe in coincidence. There's no such thing, ain't no coincidence. It's like when I shot you that thing the other day. And remember I shot you that thing for the, for the blood mountains or whatever. I don't know what he calls them. Something fossils. Oh, pro bodybuilder. I don't know. Was that the real huge dude? Yeah, I think that might have been the real big dude. Or was that the guy that wasn't in competition? Because I know there's one guy out there. It's crazy. Yeah, you're mentioning it. I think that was he in competition? I know who he is though. I know you're talking about. Really thick. Oh yeah, they put him up today. Yeah, that's why I see what it is. Yeah, they put him up today. They put his they putting his bio up and all that. Yeah. Yep, they put his bio up like, they said he passed, yep. Reportedly, yep. Yeah, but these guys got to understand, man, when you get that big, like, when you get outside of your own genetics, you got to be careful. Like Canelo don't have to watch out because he ain't that big, but he's still big. But when you get outside your own genetics, I'm a runt. You know, I'm a little guy, so I don't even worry about that. Even at 275, I'm not 275, but even at 275, I'm a little guy, so I was safe in my family. And we got giants in our family, so it's like, you know, I'm like a runt. So I'm considered big now, but I'm like a runt because Grandpa was like big as I don't know what. He moved mountains and stuff, so yeah. Yeah, I know you're talking about same energy. Oh, you say same energy? No, well, you're talking about the same energy, but it's not really the same energy. I'm saying that I'm running into people like, people are coming at me and they're like, they from Jersey. A lot of people are just running into me. They're like from Jersey, or this is the ones I'm running into the most, I think. Louisiana, for some reason, I'm running into a lot of people from Louisiana and New York. So that whole J, because they're like skipping Florida. So if you do Louisiana and you skip Georgia, you just going up like that to New York. You know, it's like a letter J. It's just something I gotta like. It's gonna come to me. You know what I mean? When it needs to. Right now, I'm just a messenger, baby. It ain't prophecy time yet. So don't worry about that. When it's prophecy time, I'll find out, and I'll be sharing prophecy. Yep. Same energy. Yeah, he just died. Yep. Okay, you said you watched it. He was pretty huge. Yeah. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's big. I thought you was talking because there was one guy. He just did open up a gym and all that. He's real big and thick like that, but he just never. I think I read his story before. He never wanted to really compete, but what he wanted to do is he wanted to just train people. That's all he wanted to do is just train people. He didn't want to. Yeah. That's all he wanted to do was just train. He didn't want to go for like titles and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder what happened to him for real though. They said a heart attack, but I wonder what really happened to him though. Oh man, look. Brother, if you think I'm gonna believe these people when it comes to anything, I don't believe nothing they say. I'm sorry. I gotta see it. I had to be there. I don't believe none of them. I don't believe nothing they say. No, I just don't believe him. Sorry. Oh, you always on some conspiracy theory type of stuff. Queen Lala D's in the house. I went on her page and gave her a hard time. Not really. Lala D in here. What's up, girl? Yep. Lala D said, "A son there." She got my hearts up good. I don't get the crown though. It's my show. She don't never give me a crown. Lala D at Derek Buddy. She said, "King, I give you the hearts, King." Yep. Lala D. I have to listen only until I finish these applications. Okay, you just listen. And stop doing the frowny face just because you can't participate. I'm quite sure that you're going to come back with a lot. We're discussing how Earl's going to get knocked out. It's just a discussion. You know, I'm trying to draw in idiots. Hey, I have my glasses off today. And wasn't that bad. But it was just for a second though. It's for a second. My eyes, like right now, see that light start hitting them? Y'all never get to see Eagle. What? There. I gotta get some lighter ones. Somebody told me they can see through these anyway, but I don't know. I don't like to spend that. I don't want to spend all that money. Because my glasses cost like $300. I'm like, I just don't want to buy them. I'm trying to find some on sale. Because I got so many pairs. They're all dark. Because my other ones are broke. The ones I usually wear, I got to go get them fixed. Because those are prescription too. So I got to get those fixed. Yep. Derek Bay said, "Oh, you got underwear buried in." That freaking Derek. Derek, you stupid, Derek. Stop that. Derek said, "You got." He said, "You got underwear buried in." Hey, if I had underwear buried in Louisiana, man, I couldn't go out the house. Remember? Ain't that what it is? Hey, what is it, Lala D? If you bury your drawers in the yard, you can't leave the house, right? Derek said, "I can't." That's why I keep meeting people from Louisiana. He said they buried my drawers off in Louisiana, and I hope not. I don't know. I don't even know who would have had them. And if they did have them, it would have been a long time ago. It wouldn't have been like recently. Yeah, he had a near-death experience last year. He was talking about that sickness. Yeah. Oh, okay. He said, "Oh my God, it's something." I found out what happened to Princess Diana. We all know she was killed, but she was eaten by the Queen. She said, "No cap." Maybe so. Or maybe she wasn't who you thought she was. Maybe it wasn't even a girl. You never know with these people. Okay, enough. A lot of these say, "Okay, enough crazy talk." Enough crazy talk from me. She said, "Back to these applications." Okay, get your applications done. Make sure you come back. I don't know. Somebody came in. It might be Ray. Make sure you hit my like button. Hit my like button on your way in. Lala D. Somebody. I'm missing somebody. Yeah, everybody said usually that's what it means. Yeah, it usually mean I can't leave the house, but I leave my house. It might be some truth to that, brother, because sometimes I have a hard time getting out the house. Like right now, it's always a beautiful day, but it would be nice for a little bit more sun, but you know, it's been cold. Was it cold where you live at yesterday? It was cold. I think it was cold all over the world yesterday. For some reason. I don't know why it was cold everywhere. Because we was just blazing like 90-something degrees or whatever it was. And then we was down to like 60, 50 or whatever it was. I'm like, that shit don't sound right. How you go from 90 all the way down to 50? It's out there shivering. Had like a wind and rainstorm. Quick one. That's my song right there. Yeah, but how does Ugas get it down? We'll get to it. He never gets to the subject. Yes, I always talk about the subject. I always get there. I always talk. But we talking about other stuff. We just had somebody passed away right now. We talking about everything. So y'all get off your shit. You know, we try to talk about everything there is, man. We talking about news. We start off talking about news, you know, family news or whatever. Yeah. I like to have an attitude, Derek. I like to have an attitude when I come in here, like just in case I already be ramped. You know, I'll be already not amped, not even amped. I already be ramped up. I'll be on top. I'll be on top of the ramp. I already be ramped up. Time somebody come in here with something wrong, and that way I can cut them. That's why I can dice and slice their ass up out of here before y'all even get a chance to put hands on them. Yeah, but y'all usually pretty quick before I can. Yeah, before I can blend into them, y'all already cut them up. Yep. Yep. Oh, okay. He said no, it's nice. Well, how hot was it? Or was it warm or just hot, or just a nice day? Yeah, he said I heard it was hot as hell in Cali. Yeah, yeah, it might have been hot in Cali, but we up here where I'm at, it was cold, man. He said that's how this has been down here: hot, then cold, and then hot again. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's all crazy. Okay, what about the Brooklyn shooting in the subway? That's crazy, huh? That's the one with, how many is that? That was like 6, right? He said, sound really suspect to me. Yep. A lot of shit they do is suspect. Oh, he said 81. Yeah. I'm just going to say this out to you. Add that 8 and 1. Add that 8 and 1 together. That's what you do. You add the 8 and the 1 together. And I'm saying they don't actually want us here. I know that. They don't want us here. They always pretend like the earth is not big enough for the people that's here. The earth is always going to be big enough because you cannot overpopulate the earth. You know why you can't overpopulate the earth? It's because you don't live long enough. And that's why they want to get rid of people so they can try to make people live longer. That shit don't fool me. Get out of here with that. That's why you're eliminating people, because you want to see if you can make yourself live longer. But some of those demons, they have taken out people. And since I'm talking in general, they can't do the. This is my opine, and I'm just saying demons. So you get mad and cancel me because I said demons. I'm just talking about something that people know and some people just don't know, because some of these demons, like one demon in particular, took like, I think it was 4, a minimum of 4 people that he's actually got their heart and got their heart what they call that shit? Transferred, transplanted. They call it transplanted into his body so he can live to be close to 100 or whatever. That's one of these demons. Yep. How you gonna use somebody else's heart? When it's your turn to go, it's just your turn to go. Well, I'm gonna use somebody else's heart so I can stay here. No, just go. Why are you scared to go? Everybody else went. Don't be scared to go. Only be fearful if you just didn't try to find out what was going on. If you didn't try to find out and you were dumb, you're probably not going to, you don't care anyway. So if you didn't try to find out what's really going on. Yeah, I want a community. I want a righteous community. I want a real community. I don't want no thieves around and people like that. I want people that can actually share. I want a community where people share so much that everybody got to put their hands up. Like, man, I can't take no more. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of community I want to live in. I want the old community like we used to have as natives. I want to be in that kind of community where people just give and give. It's like, man, I can't really accept no more. But you can't even do that with a native. You got to accept whatever they give you. That's all I'll be doing all day long is just giving stuff. I'll get you this, back and forth. The houses, they just be going back and forth to each other, just giving stuff. That's the way it's supposed to be. And making sure like the elders got all their stuff, make sure the elders got all their blankets, make sure they got their heat and all that. That's it. That's what's important. That's what's important, man, and getting connected back to the Great Spirit. Because we used to talk to them. Oh, they hear religious talk again. Ain't got shit to do with religion. You ain't never heard me say I was a religion. You'll never hear me say something about I'm a religion and all that. You ain't never hear me. I might go to the Bible every once in a while because it's truth in there. People just get mad because it was changed around. So they just, since something was changed, it ain't true. Something's always changed when somebody passed a story. Hello. Something's always changed. They proved that can happen within less than 10 minutes. That somebody can pass the story on, how they line the people up and they put them in a circle and one person tells one person something, and then that person tells the next person. Time it gets back around, it's all messed up. The story's all jacked up. The story's all mixed up, and it's the same way. That's how because man is dumb. Once he lost his original intelligence, he just became dumb. Once he lost his original intelligence, but people don't understand that. They think that because of learning, because you learn like a certain truth, that now you're superior. No, sometimes you learn the truth and you become inferior all of a sudden because now you learn a new truth and you forgot all the stuff, all the truth that was actually put in you, like it was put in all the other creatures. I know I'm talking to you. I'm talking way above your head. For some people, if you're just lurking in or whatever, I know I'm talking above your head. They say, "What the hell is he talking about? That's not boxing." Don't matter. But get to it. I think they are going to wind up getting rid of themselves. Exactly. Because man is about his own destruction. That's exactly what it is. Man is about his own destruction. He's not about the destruction. He's trying to destroy everything, but he ends up destroying himself in the process. Because they did, if you look at all these old experiments they used to do, if you remember, they used to do these little mice experiments to where they see how many mice could fit in like an enclosed area. They put all the food that they could in there and everything else. And they just expand the area, right? They'll make it so big and the mice are just thriving and thriving. But then after a while, when it becomes overcrowded, the mice just die. Because they poison themselves out. Just doing too much. They got food, but they don't have like somewhere to, they could live, but they just don't have nowhere to for their excrements and stuff like that. They just leaving it all over the place. And eventually they kill themselves just from being diseased out. And we got way too much land for that. Everybody who's actually in the world could actually live in the United States alone. The whole world could actually live in the United States. The whole world. There's enough land for everybody, for them to live. Just think about it. If you had like, if everybody could have 1 acre. I'm not saying it'd be a good acre, but everybody can have 1 acre. Because how many acres in the United States? How many acres in the whole United States? Just look it up. Just to see if I'm talking about. See if I know what I'm talking about. And I guarantee I know what I'm talking about. Somebody may, no, it don't work like that. Shut your ass up. I'm just going to look it up. Okay, let me see. Okay, so they're lying right away. I was looking for it, but they're lying already. I'm like, you're lying. Ain't no way in hell. It's way more than that. And see, they're not even doing it. Together, 48 states, it says, with the District of Columbia occupy an area of 3. Damn, let me see. I gotta get this right. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. How many? 3.1. So like 3.12 square miles, which is not even acres. Acres is way less than a mile. So we're looking at. So you got to multiply that out. I don't even know how many acres is in a mile. Now I got to look and see how many acres is in a mile. How many acres in a mile? It's 4. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's a lot. It's a lot. And that's just counting. I'm just counting the 48 states. Yeah, I was right. See? 640. 640 acres in a mile. So you got to multiply that times the 3 point something million. So even if you if you multiplied by 100 million acres, you would already be up to 3 billion. There's only like 8 billion people on Earth. And that's 100. It's like So they need to stop with that shit. If somebody actually like did the math, see, people don't usually do the math. They say, yeah, there's a whole lot of people. And see, with the racism and all that other shit, what happens is they bring stuff in like, oh yeah, it's too many Chinese, oh, it's too many Indians and stuff like that. Okay, well, if it is, then let them stay where they're at. And it's not too many of them because they have enough land too, because they got more land than we got. They just don't use it. Because if you look at most of the Chinese people, they're not up there where it's cold. They're down. Everybody's pressed down. Same thing over here. What it is, what they want to say is for prime land. Everybody wants to live in prime land. Nobody wants to live in the cold, the frozen tundra. Nobody wants to live there. I don't mind living there because if you know how to live there, you're good. Do you have to stay there? No. You don't have to stay there when it's frozen the whole time. You can go somewhere else. You can go visit. You can go somewhere else. That's why you move. That's why you migrate. That's why we never had a lot of permanent homes up where it's cold. The Eskimos did because they make the igloos and all that, but a lot of people can't adapt like that. But they're mostly going to eat fish all year round. And you're still eating vegetation. Yep. But I didn't forget what you said, brother. All that shit, it sounds suspect. Yep. Yep. Yeah, they outgrow their space. You put all those mice together, they just start killing each other. Sunday yesterday, an older white lady got very upset with me at Costco because I didn't want to try her sample. She worked there giving away some new type of grain crackers. When I told her no, she put hands. Yeah, Derek said she put hands on her. And Lala D, she put hands on you. She said, may I ask why? I told her not in the mood today. She said, Another white lady looked at me and said, wow, someone took that really personally. Wow. Salute to Gil Coles. I know he come in and start talking. No, he's starting. I'm talking about whatever my chat is talking about. I know that's what you're going to ask Derek, because that's what you always do. Lala D say Gil Coles gave him the heart with the hands up. D-Ray Promotion, he said Eagles wear boxing. Y'all make sure that y'all hit me with 10 thumbs up on the win. Yep. Derek Ray said, yep, the entitlement. Said you didn't want any of her fantastic crackers at Lala D. Yeah, Lala D almost got hands put on her. Sorry about that, Lala. Gil Coles. He's talking about population. Yeah. Now I'm talking about what you talking about. You talking about some lady almost put hands on you. Lala D said Derek Ray 100. Yeah. Yeah, some lady. Yeah. We almost lost Queen, man. Somebody almost put hands on Queen the other day, man. Y'all pray that Queen do better, man, because she almost got hands put on her, man. Because we got to have her, assessment on stuff, too. I was talking about land uses and land, we just got into that because of the mass. It was a shooting up there in Brooklyn. There was a shooting up there, so I just had my thoughts on it. We got to have thoughts. We got to talk about other stuff besides just the boxing. So we just talk about the news first. And so that's what we was talking about. I speak for myself. Yeah. D-Ray Promotion said Derek Ray. He said salute to the king. D-Ray Promotion, Lala D. Blessings to the queen. And Derek Ray to salute at D-Ray. That's what. So we all caught up on that. Yeah. But that whole land use, don't ever believe that land use, man, because if you ever went on a drive before outside the city, right away, when you get outside the city, you don't see nothing. All you see is land, trees, grass, and that's it. Ain't no people over there. So just throw some people over there where all that land is, just looks free, where all that brown grass is real tall. Just look over, hey, put them over there. If you want to spread us all out, because you could spread the whole United States out. You could spread them out where everybody in the United States could be like 2 miles apart from each other. Like every single person, not even families, that every single person can be 2 miles apart from each other. Just in the 48. 2 miles away. You imagine that you 2 miles away from everybody? Everybody's 2 miles apart. There ain't gonna be no pollution then, right? You got 2 miles to mess up. One person has 2 square miles to mess up all on their own. You're probably not going to do it. I mean, but how much land would you have to grow stuff? You just walk a mile over to Derek's, because Derek going to be growing all that corn. Derek, no corn ain't no good for us, but Derek going to be growing all the corn. I put D-Ray. Let me see. D-Ray will probably be growing. I put greens on D-Ray. Lala D, let me see what I put on her. I probably put something like, let me see. I got to figure out what she likes though. Okay, so she likes, okay, I put onions and tomatoes on Lala D. Like onions, probably more onions than tomatoes. I put that on her because the way she eat. Yeah. If she had two crops, I'm just saying if she had two crops, that's what she'd grow. Probably onions and tomatoes or sweet potatoes or something. Yeah, I got her. I know. Derek Baser. So they caught that guy, this old black dude. People fall for anything. Yeah, right. Some old black dude and killed all these people. He said not. He said not come. He said Derek is. Derek said he on that okra. What I put you on, Derek? I put you on. What I put you on? Look at Jay Brown in here, y'all. When last time y'all seen Jay Brown? At Lala D Costco. oh, so Jay Brown. Jay Brown was on top of the web. Look, Jay Brown came down, y'all. Jay Brown said, he said Lala D. He said worker was trying you that senior citizen discount. She said you better respect your elders. Yeah. Jay Brown said salute to Eagles. We're about to salute to the brother. We ain't seen in a long time, but we miss you, man. We miss everybody that we don't see for a while. That's funny. D Brown, see, that's just like somebody who come to the web. Everybody stay on the outside paying attention and then drop down. Corn. Oh, yeah, that's right. I put you on corn. Yeah, he said okra. No, I was just messing with you with the corn. Yeah, that was just a joke, man. I was just playing with you. I was playing with you on the corn. That's just an inside. That's not a good joke. Because I try to tell people that the Egyptians, they did that. Because y'all know that the Egyptians was all over in our land all the time, right? Because we family. So they was all over. They was always in the land. But see, the Egyptians was always, they was like experimenters. And just like the people that emulate them, they're experimenters. They didn't know real science like we, like they didn't know how to really do stuff like we did. And so they changed corn up so corn can grow over in their environment better. That's what I'm supposing, that they changed the corn up. So they took our little small plant and turned it into corn. But yeah, they was always over here, hundreds of years, thousands of years. They was always over here messing around. They was always doing something. That's what they do, man. They mischievous people. They mischievous people. Even the ones that's over there now, they mischievous. They always try to defy nature. The Arabs and all that. The Egyptians and Arabs, they always try to defy what you should do. You go to Dubai, they got the biggest towers and stuff over there. They always want to do something to defy against, natural law. And then when there's a natural disaster, they look like, oh, well, we tried to make it. No. You knew better than making that shit. Jay Brown said, Derek Bay, salute. Lala D says something. He said, America North, South, and Central is a gold mine. The land, minerals, oil, etc. Yeah, that too. But you know what they're sad about is they haven't found it because it don't belong to them. That's why they haven't found because you're not supposed to have to dig. You see what I mean? You're not supposed to have to dig. Because we could be given the key and it's right there. All that gold is right there. We don't dig. We don't have to dig. You're not supposed to tear into the earth. Because all that stuff is just remnants. All the stuff they finding and tearing up the earth, that was done specifically for them to tear up the earth. That's why that was done. That was to catch them doing shit they wasn't supposed to do, like planting. It's like you try to catch a kid doing something, then you plant stuff to catch a kid. Like if somebody said your kid was stealing, right? So that way you plant money. You put money somewhere where they can, you know what I mean? You put money somewhere where they can go get it. That's what you do. You put the money out. I'm going to see if this little, I'm going to see if this little shit, I'm going to see if he's stealing. You see? That's how parents set your ass up. But when you're little, you don't know. You don't know it's a setup. And yes, you've been there before. Now your older siblings, they know it's a setup, but you don't. Your dumb ass just go ahead and grab it. Oh shit, that's $1 on the ground. Well, you grab that $1 or $2, whatever it is on the ground, and then they get you. They say, I had $1 in here on the ground. What happened to it? You the only one in the house. You tell me, I don't know what happened, Mom. I don't even know. I think Derek might have been messing around. Derek was messing around, so I don't know. Derek was in here. No, Derek ain't even been in the house. What you talking about? Lala, we know you got that money. Lala blaming it on the elder lady. No, she's making those stories. Well, I have been to Costco's, right? I went to Costco's with Auntie. I was in Costco's, And the lady was trying to offer me samples, just talking about something that ain't got shit to do with shit. Yep. How does Ugas stop Earl Spence? Lala D, tell me how it's done. Y'all got ideas? Let's just talk about how this can turn, how we can turn the tables. It's hard for me to focus on it's hard for me to focus on that energy, but we're going to talk about it. What makes it hard is because there has to be a certain scenario in order for Ugas to do as good as he can do. If that scenario doesn't happen, it's going to be a long-ass night for Ugas. I'm just saying that. So what do you think about Ugas taking a break from training to go see his son? If he's in shape, he can go do it. It depends on how long it is. But see, that's where Earl Spence is smarter than a lot of fighters when it comes to that, because he always keeps his family with him. Not like Marvin Hagler was always away from his family, get all kinds of frustrated, but he's making sure everybody's cool, he good, the family's involved. It can be a double-edged sword because it can distract, but if he's used to it, it's not going to distract you. Some people like it better like that. If you train it, you like people to be around. Just like when I used to power lift, I used to like my family to be around, but they was never around. I mean, they was around, but it wasn't nothing they can do. Like, oh no, he's just over there lifting that heavy ass weights. Ain't nothing we can do. What we gonna do? We can't even lift up one of the weights and shit. He lifting up 10 of them. So they just would hang out and just go. They would just go do something else. But I liked them to be there. Yep. Joseph Brown, is that Lala D? Who you got, Spence or Ugas? I think Lala's on Spence. But we're just gonna talk about the side where Ugas can win. We'll just do point by point. And you guys join in, because you got to join in. Number one. I'm starting off with the biggest one. The number one thing that Ugas got to do to get Earl Spence ass whooped is to counter. This is a hard one too. It's to counter only when I'm gonna put when totally available. When it's totally available, he got to get those counters off. When it has to be totally available, like Earl's just like did some shit crazy, then he got to get his counters off clean. He got to get his counters off. And we'll talk about that as we go down. You guys can bring up something too. Two, when it's available, make sure he get good, clean. He got to get good, clean shots in. Good, clean, hard shots in. I don't know. I've seen people hit Earl Spence to the body, and people think that Earl's body is not that good, but I think it is, because he used to spar with the Charlos and stuff. And them Charlos know about him. I think it is pretty good, but we're gonna say who you got, Eagles Web. I'm gonna go with Spence. But whoever get their ass whooped, Jay Brown, they gonna be in here, brother. You know that. Tell them, Derek. Tell them who don't get it. Tell them who don't get it in Eagles Web. See the difference between me and AB. AB box, and AB will say that anybody can get some, and it's not always true. But with me, it's always true. Somebody can get it. Somebody can come get some. This is just our discussion, brother, on how Ugas gets it done. I'm not saying he gets it done, but I used to do these breakdowns like this all the time. So that's how I do, brother. Yeah. Lala D, I think she's doing something right now, but she's paying attention to Jay Brown. She'll let you know who she got. She had a stream earlier. She said, yeah, she was all praising Earl Spence. So just by that stream alone, I'm assuming, even though she's not saying something, I'm assuming that she's going with Spence like that. Yeah. Derek Bay, so that let you know Hagler was crazy. He would miss his son's birthday and blame you. Yep. I didn't tell you to miss his birthday. Then you take it out on you. Yeah. That's what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say. See, that all that frustration, not being with his woman, not being with his children and shit like that. And he just go off like, okay, so for this boxing got me twisted to where I can't see my family. You're gonna pay for that. He'll make you, so he just beat you up. Hagler was a kind of Spencer's kind of like a Hagler, because he just like Michael Moore. Those fighters just beat you up. They just don't care. They just keep beating you up. They just beat you up until they just they break you down. But Ugas, he has to counter when there's a good chance to counter. I'm not saying be all cautious and shit. I mean, I'm not saying don't throw a jab, throw a filler jab, don't throw punches. But when he does counter, it got to be good, clean, and hard shots to the body or something like that. They got to be good shots. Y'all sir in here? Okay, what's up, y'all sir? Salute to y'all sir up in here. Yep. Gil Cole's at J Brown 100. Derek Bay say AB coming back. He said he's in training. I just read that today. Y'all sir who was saying is in here, y'all. He said salute to Eagle. Yep. A lot of D said Joseph Brown, sorry. Didn't see the chat. She said I got EJ. See, I told you. Yep. If Ugas dip his head to throw that loop in the right, he will be wide open for a counter left hook from Spence. The same punch that landed on Porter that knocked Porter down. Yep. You right about Earl. Earl will counter your ass if you throw some wild shit. That's why Danny landed that one. What he landed? One left hook, maybe a couple. That little duck and hide shit. Earl'll be waiting on that stupid shit. Earl was talking about it before he even fought Danny. He said, "You think you're gonna hit me with that shit? You ain't hit me with no look hooks. Get out of here." But Derek Brady said, "Salute that y'all sir." Lala D at y'all sir Hussein got the hearts up good. Jay Brown, Gil Cole, salute. Mr. Top 10. There we go. Y'all sir Hussein says salute fam at D Bailey at Gil Coles and at Jay Brown. Yep. Gil Coles is at y'all sir Hussein with the 100. Y'all sir hello at Lala D. And then Jay Brown at y'all sir. He said Luke. he said how them roads. Yep. Y'all sir. He said chilling on the beaches. He said he in Brixton fam. And y'all sir. I mean at Jay Brown. Yep. Yeah. So I don't know. AB, I know AB's supposed to come back. Derek Bay said when AB's get a belt, I don't want no one in here talking about I knew AB could do it. I'm not hanging my hat up on AB. I'm not mad. How could you be mad at AB? Because everywhere you go, the sentiment is for AB is that everybody loves AB in a sense to where they like, nobody wants nothing to happen to their little brother. Or my little cousin, he out there messing up, but he a good boy. He good, y'all. Y'all give him some kind of credit. Put some respect on AB's name. He used to be about billions. Now he about Broner. He's only about Broner now. He's not about billions yet. So good, clean, hard shots. That's gonna, take a toll on Earl. That depends on his body. If his body's not worked, and I would say, and then set traps. That's number 3. Number 3. How does Ugas beat Earl Spence? It set some traps. You got to set some traps for Earl somehow. Some kind of a trap. Don't ask me. The best trap for Earl is to pretend. I don't know why I'm giving this shit to Ugas, but pretend like you're waiting for him in a straight line, and at the last minute, you get a good pivot in, and catch him with a hook. Catch him with a hook. And another thing you got to catch Earl with, we'll go to that one next, but this set traps, like different kind of traps. Like I would say point, like in the corners here, I would say be headed for the corner to where as soon as he comes, then you get to the side. You get to the side like that. And you know what I mean? And catch him. Nice little, turn him and bam. Okay, the next one, I got the next one after this, but let me see what y'all got. Okay, at Derek Bailey. I'll leave him alone. But AB. Okay, y'all talking to each other. Yeah. But AB come back and get a belt or do something, it's going to have to be at 140 or something like that. He going to have to fight Tank. Who else he going to have to fight? Lopez? He going to have to fight Lopez. He going to have to fight Tank. He going to have to fight Loma. No, Loma ain't going to fight. Who else he got to fight? Oh, and by the way, I wanted to mention this last time. Did you guys talk? Everybody talks a lot of mess about the little Cuban, and I'm not talking about Regal, the other little Cuban. But he want Tank again. Ugas, Gamboa, he said once he win, he want Tank again. He really seriously in his mind feel like he can beat Tank. In his mind, he really feel like I can take Tank's ass out. He want Tank again. I haven't really heard too many people besides Cruz asking for Tank again. Once they feel that knockout power, they just don't. They like, oh, I'm good with that. Fight him again? No, I'm good with that. Make sure you hit my thumbs up on your way in. I see y'all keep popping in and out. There's a bunch of y'all popping in and out. Just hit my thumbs up. If you're not gonna come down, if you're not gonna drop down in the web, at least put my thumbs up. Then come on in here. Okay, Yasser Hussein said Taylor is moving up. He said all them belts is going to be available at 148. Yeah, AB needed to get ranked in one of them organizations quick time. He could do it. He could do it on one fight. Because he's not scared of nobody at 140. AB ain't scared of nobody at 140. He ain't scared of nobody at 147, but he just can't beat nobody. Jake Brown at Eagles Web. He said, what you think about Earl's Twitter post? He said PBC need to take the L. Oh, out of lover. Oh, no. I didn't even see. All I know is Earl Spence said something, and that was on Blue Blood. And I'm not about to go to Blue Blood and try to scan through his message to finally hear what he got to say. You said, why isn't Bud going to the fight? He might be on some kind of hate shit. I don't know. He really don't. Him and Earl don't really get along. They not buddies or nothing like that. Earl don't like him. He don't like Earl. They not friends or something like that. And a lot of fighters are actually friends. I don't even understand why they changed the culture of boxing, because most boxers like each other. It's just that I want to whoop your ass when we go in there to fight. But most boxers like each other. They hug each other after the fight, talk to them. Even Mike Tyson, he used to knock people out. He still go rub their head, hug them and stuff, talk to them. But the culture's changing. Now it's because of social media. All the fighters is turning into jerks. All of them turning into jerks now. They can't sit down and eat at the same table. Okay, they want to jump across tables at each other. I can't stand it. I mean, we had that back in the day. We used to have a little bit of it, but now they just all hate each other. But if you bring all the fighters together, they all like each other. Tommy Hearns, he likes Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard, he liked Tommy Hearns. Roberto Duran likes Sugar Ray Leonard. He liked Tommy Hearns. All the fighters from the past, they like each other. It's just this whole new energy and shit with these new fighters. Everybody, all this Twitter and what else is shit? IG and all this bullshit. That's what got all the fighters acting like they hate each other. Like, get out of here. You don't hate nobody. Yep. Y'all see saying at Jake Brown. What do you think he meant by that? Yep. Derek Bailey said that makes it even better for him to be be there. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense for him to be there now. Oh, it was a Twitter post. Jay Brown said it was a Twitter post. He tweeted that. Yeah, I didn't see it because I follow him on IG. I don't do nothing on Twitter. I have 0 F's about Twitter. I don't like none of this shit in the first place. Okay, look, a lot of these. I figured she was gonna come back and say something. She said no. She said Gamboa wants to retire with that Tank that Tank fight money. Yeah, he know he can get more money for Tank. I don't know, Lala, because why wouldn't he be able to get more money fighting somebody else? Because he lost to Tank. Is Tank the cash cow at where would they fight? 135 or 140? He's the cash cow probably at 135, but I think Gamboa can get almost the same amount of money out of any fighter at 135 if that's the weight class. Yeah. Gilco said, I can't wait to see the Spence versus Ugas and what happens afterwards. I don't know what's going to happen during the fight or after. I don't know. Right now we're talking about a winning situation for Ugas. That's what we're talking about. Okay, so we're about to go to the fourth thing. So this is the fourth thing that Ugas got to do to get Earl out of there, or at least to get Earl a little bit beat up, enough to win, is he has to land the right hand, a lot. He's gonna have to be able to land the right hand a lot. That jab it's not gonna work just, he's gonna have to land that right a lot. And I would say like angles, but always get that right off. Always get him with that right. You always gotta get that right out there. He's gonna have to do that. He's gonna have to do that often. And another thing that he has to do, and I said number 1 was important, but number 5 is it. The number 5 is really important, and that's you got to maintain that stamina. Do not, by all means necessary, Derek Bailey, do not let Errol Spence catch you with a lull. Do not get caught with a lull. Do not lose your energy at any point in that fight. You cannot. That's one thing that's important about fighting Errol Spence, is you cannot lose energy and focus at any point in the fight. Because once you do that, you might as well count. It's over with. So make sure you're in great shape. So that's basically saying make sure you're in great shape. That's what that's saying. Make sure you're in great shape, because if you're not, and you messing around with Earl is gonna beat you up. He is because he's not gonna stop coming. It makes it worse when you're tired, because now you're starting to forget everything. Oh shit, I'm not throwing the right hand. I'm not throwing the left. I'm not shooting angles. See, now you got a lot on your mind. I got to get this breath. It's like I got to get this breath, but if you can't against Earl Spence, you can't get a breath. You can't. Like, you're winning, but it's too late. I mean, you can, because now you're like, oh shit, I got to get that second win. He gonna beat the second win out of you. Derek Bates, I heard they want Thurman versus Spence. Oh, instead of fighting Bud. Okay, y'all talking to each other. Okay. Yeah. PBC might be. This is what we got to stop doing. What we got to stop doing, and we went over this before, y'all. We went over this before. And y'all answered it. Y'all answered perfectly, but then you keep forgetting. It's any organization that has a 3. What we say about any organization with a 3, like 3 letters? What did we say about that? We said to stop having all this trust. You know what I mean? We say stop having all this trust in these corporations. They're not no different than Aram or nobody else. They want the money. This is what they do. What y'all got to understand. This is what they do. So Earl Spence makes a definitive choice, right? This is what I want, right? Think about this, Derek Beatty, Jay Brown. Think about this. You make a choice of what you want to do, right? And it's definitive. Should I have to worry about your choice? Should I have to worry about it? If I'm promoting you, or if I got anything to do with your business, do I have to worry about that now that it's definitive in your mind and in the other person's mind? Do I have to worry about you? No, I don't. So I can have you do other things. If you're going to bring in income, I can have you do other things. Because guess what? Because that other idea is already it's planted in here. That's what you're going to do. That's just what you're going to do. You see what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, shit, yeah. You're still going to do that, what you said you was going to do. So I don't have to worry about that. So I can get some more money. Oh, I'm still, just like if you have a friend, just think about this. It's practical business. Even if you're doing something. Like, say for instance, you getting a ride, like Lotta D, you taking me to a store, right? Right? You promise you're going to take me to that store, right? So we going to a department store. We're going to Neiman Marcus, right? To go pick up something. We're going to do that regardless. But then all of a sudden, I ask you, I say, could you go here? I'm making this simple. Can you go here? Because you already said, oh yeah, I need to, because you already told me what you need. I need to go to Neiman Marcus, and I need to go too. I was like, okay, cool. So we need to go there. So what you do, salute to Michael Johnson's Boxing Talking More out there. You see Jay Brown up in here, Michael Johnson's Boxing Talking More. He up in the house today. Jay to the Brown. So what happens is I get Lala for the price, you know, she to take me somewhere else. So now she takes me over to, you know, I'm going to get groceries and everything else on Lala, but she still got to go to Neiman like I do. So that's 2 places. So that's all it is. It's just something that they're taking advantage. Just like if I took advantage of her, I wouldn't do the queen like that without, you know, throwing out some money. But I'm saying that's what that is. But Lala crazy. She said, yeah, the young boy trying to get that money. But Gil Cole's like, Jay Brown, that makes sense. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, Jay Brown, Derek. Okay. Yeah, Derek Bay said Earl has an engine. Yeah, he most definitely got an engine. He said, Law D said, yeah, maybe you're right. Gil Cole said, Eagles, what happens if EJ become an issue? I'm not worried about that because the technology they have now, as far as like, Sugar Ray Leonard came back, and that was like, how many years ago was that Sugar Ray Leonard, did he have the same problem? They're a lot better with that kind of surgery and stuff. I don't think he's going to actually have a problem. And plus, if you have a detached retina, you're not going to have a problem during the fight. That's going to be after the fight. Because if there's something wrong with it, you're still going to fight through it. You still got that one eye. It's just like people that fight with one eye closed. Even Mayweather had to fight with an eye closed before, so it's the same. It's the same effect. Just hopefully he don't pull that Kell Brooks shit like, oh shit, my eye, oh ouch. Kell Brooks is like, you want these brownies? I got these brownies for you, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh shit, my eye. Let me take a knee, ref. I'm getting beat up. I don't know. I'm not looking at disastrous things to happen. Right now, I'm just trying to discuss how Ugas win. Number one, counterpunch when it's totally available. Not to say don't throw no punches. Good, clean, hard shots when you do got that opening. Set traps and use that right hand. Use that right hand and do not run out of stamina when you fight Errol Spence. Do not have a lull in the action. Don't just all of a sudden say, I got to breathe right now. Don't do that shit. Because that round, you're going to get your ass beat up so bad that you might not get a second win. So don't do that. Let's make sure you don't do that. We'll cover what Earl could do too, though. I don't want to make it one-sided like I'm saying that Earl's going to get, you know, dog walked or nothing like that. Because I think I think he's the truth. He calls himself the truth. Yeah. See that little dungeon EJ is training in that Texas heat. Earl crazy as hell, man. That's why I like about Earl. Earl's he old school with it. Earl like no air conditioning. No, we gonna fight. Yeah, we fighting 140 degrees. Damn. Yeah. Michael Johnson's Boxing Talking More. I saluted him out. He said, "Yo, what it do?" He said, "Hey, Eagle, let's go to the UA, yeah, and get that $5 million bounty on Kenningham, who can be like the Expendables." He said, "Me, you, Derek Gill, and Lala D. Let's go, man. Write it up, brother. I'll pay my way." He said, "Go over and get that money." Michael Johnson Boxing Talk. More coming in there with that. Yeah, Derek Bay said, "Salute at Michael Johnson's Boxing Talk." And more. Michael Johnson's Boxing Talk and more said, "What's popping?" That Derek Bay. Derek, what's popping? Derek say 81, and then Derek Bay said, or 82. Whatever it is, it's too many. They said Frazier fought most of his career and couldn't see out of his left eye. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So it's not to lose an eye during the fight. One, it's not really that. It's not that bad. Where evil lurks, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, that's the whole thing. That's that part right there. That's what I'm talking about, Jay Brown. Jay Brown is on the right part. Jay Brown said his eye is good. He said he's been medically cleared. Eye isn't an excuse. If he loses, I deserve all the credit. And I'm going to destroy any crybaby or conspiracy club gate fans. Jay Brown said he got that destruction waiting. Who you got, Jay Brown? We're not going to have you come in here and say that you're going to destroy people. Who you got? And then I give my number 6 point on the Ugas, how Ugas beats Earl and knocks Earl out. I get my 6 point. That's enough points. That's enough. I don't want to give Ugas too much information. It's too late anyway. You can't change up. Like I gave all that information out about Fury, and he did everything I said he had to do and beat Wilder up. I'm like, oh wow, he did everything I said. Derek was like, damn, Eagle, you gave him the keys to victory. Yep. Yeah. Michael Johnson's boxer talking more said Andy Ruiz versus Tyrone Spahn. He said, look like. We just want good fights, brother. That's all we want. We want good fights. And number 6, y'all give me some help. I did 5 things. Counter on when it's totally available. These are my points. When it's totally available, make good, clean, hard shots. No pity pat shit with Earl. All that little filler jab shit is gonna get you beat up. You gotta hit. You better make a statement. Y'all wait until you hear what I say Earl got to do. Because I'm not putting that one on Ugas. This is funny. Y'all gonna like. Y'all probably would laugh about some of it. What I say Earl got to do. Yeah, set the traps. Right hand. Maintain stamina. And the last thing you got to do is you got to use that ring wisely. IQ comes in. So that's for Ugas. Yeah, you got to use that ring wisely, because if you don't let don't let him dictate what part of the ring you fight in. If you do that, your ass, you in trouble. You go. I see you getting probably beat up anyway. Maybe not as bad, but I don't know. I don't know what kind of mood Earl's in. Earl seems like he's not in that good a mood when it comes to you for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. You got a nice looking family though, so I don't know. Maybe somebody hating on your family. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Derek Bay said, has anyone heard people are saying Fundora's gloves was loaded? I don't know. Nah. I don't want to get into no more conspiracy and nothing like that, Derek. You can make a case because of the knot that your boy had on his head. You can make a case for that, but sometimes that happens. I just haven't seen one of those. I usually see those kind of lumps with heavyweights. Yeah. It might have been. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care on this one. That's not up to us to decide no more. I'm going to stop deciding shit like that. That's up to their corner. If they wanted, they should have checked that shit. Derek Bay said loaded with his hands. That's about it. It's just a bad fight for Lumen. That's all that was. Just a bad fight for Lumen. Jay Brown, get your ass back in here, man. Don't try to hide. Tell him, Derek, sit his ass down. He ain't been here long enough. He must not know Eagles well. Tell him, Derek. He trying to get out. He trying not to have no kind of prediction, y'all. He trying not to have a prediction. Everybody got a prediction. He gonna try not to have a prediction after saying that shit. Oh, okay. Now he back. So now he back. See, now there go Jay Brown. Yeah, put your words out there. I was about to get Jay Brown's ass. Jay Brown no Eagle. He said, "No, let me put this shit out here because Eagle about to get me." He said the media workout day made me switch to Spence. He said I was leaning to Ugas before that media day workout. Earl looked, focused. Yeah. There you go, Derek Bay. Yeah, Hasim Rahman and Holyfield. Just one thought about Holyfield is you might be able to call him. You might be able to say some shit about Holyfield too. Far as because Holyfield was bigger than anybody in his family, and truth be told, what seemed like it's true. Is he might have been on those roid things. Everybody knew he was, but you know what I'm saying? But they still respect Holyfield. And do we have a double standard? Yes, we do. We do have double standards because it depends on how. Cheating is cheating, is what somebody said, but I still don't think cheating is cheating. Because back then, I don't know, they wasn't doing no testing and shit. I mean, and that's cheating, but you just getting away with shit. Like if somebody cheats you, you go to buy meat, and they weighing your meat up, and they got their little pinky on the scale. Do you know how much weight you can add with just a little pinky on the scale? You know how much weight you can add? You can add quite a bit of weight with just your little pinky on the scale. All you gotta do is crunch it up a little bit. That's probably half a pound, something like that. They probably won't cheat you that much. But I'm saying that's cheating. That's just dirty cheating. Especially somebody poor, they don't have the money to buy the meat, and you're already, you're doing that to them. there's just levels. I don't know. I just refuse to put everybody. I can't put everybody in the same category when it comes to doing certain stuff. I just can't put them in the same category because in some cases you just a plain out liar, and if you just lying, then yeah. Some people don't lie. Oh yeah, I did. If they say okay, I did, then I mean, I got to give you a break, especially if it wasn't no action. I got to give you a break. But somebody that says that Taco Bell gave him some bad meat, I'm just like, yeah, Taco Bell gives everybody bad meat, in my opinion. So, but why was yours even worse? You see what I mean? Derek Bay said, yeah, right at, he said right at Jay Brown. Yep. Yeah, that's what Derek was saying too, though. Derek was asking me, like, the other week, Derek was asking me if I seen the media workout. He said, Spence look good, look focused, yeah. Loaded gloves after the fact is something you can't prove. You can speculate, that's it. But then they will call you crazy. But that on Michael Johnson's Boxing Talking More, he had a good corner. And if they felt something like that, Lubin should have said something like, man, his gloves feel heavy or something. His gloves feel heavy. Or something. Let him finish the fight. Or matter of fact, if that's the case, they don't even finish the fight. What they do is they check the gloves right then and there. It's not like he didn't have an amateur corner. You know what I mean? It's not, he had experience in his corner. It's not like he didn't have experience. Yep, but Derek Bay said true at Michael Johnson's Boxing Talking More. Derek Bay said getting them from Lee Haney. Yep. I don't know, bro. I'm going to do my hands like you do. I really don't know, but it's something. Speaking of bad meat, Canelo said he went vegetarian for this camp, laughing out loud, yeah. He got to because his ass probably got too big, probably got up to heavyweight. So he had no choice. He had no choice. He had to get that weight down. So y'all got any advice? Who has any advice for Ugas? Or did Eagle cover most of everything that needed to be covered on that? You guys got any advice for Ugas? Run! No, I'm just kidding. I got shorted out of my thumbs up, Derek. My crew in here, I ain't got but 3 thumbs up. I can't believe that all y'all in here. I didn't get a thumbs up from y'all, sir. Michael Johnson's Boxing Talk. Jay Brown, Gil. God dang. Y'all, sir. Oh, y'all screwed Eagle out his thumbs up, man. How could y'all do that? Y'all supposed to give thumbs up on your way in, brother. Y'all don't appreciate me? Fuck Eagle. See? Y'all wrong, man. Y'all go out there. Y'all go hit my thumbs up, man. I already caught you. I ain't mad. I'm just saying. I like to have my thumbs up, man. They shortened me, Derek. Look at Michael Johnson Boxing Talk knowing what he's talking about. That's that I'm a piano. That's that South African brother. You're right. That's that South African. Yeah. Y'all sir said you got mine. Stop hating. I gotta throw everybody on. I gotta say everybody. And Lala D to give me my shit. I just seen one come up right now. Somebody just put one up. They said, oh shit, my bad. It's okay if y'all forgot. Remember we just talked about lying? It's okay if y'all forgot. Like, oh shit, Eagle, my bad. I got you. Just come back and get me. Ain't no shame in that. Like, oh shit, Eagle caught my ass again. They're like, Eagle, I'm effing up. Just be honest. All you gotta do is be honest. Oh, Eagle, I'm effing up, man. I forgot to get you, brother. Just go get me. Yeah, we listen to that. Matter of fact, I've been this is what I do at the end of the show. Michael Johnson's Boxing Talking More is I've been letting everybody listen to my music at the end. I'll play a couple of songs, and then Lala D would, if I make a comment because they trying to discuss what the beats sound like, and I come say something, then Lala D comes out and kicks me out. She said I ain't got nothing to do with. I don't have nothing to do with what their discussion is after the show. That's more or less what she's telling Eagle. Like, Eagle, get your ass up out of here. Okay, the vegetarian. Yep. Ugas just need to study Earl's bad habits. No, that's gonna get him effed up though. I mean, he could do that that's very dangerous to try to say, oh yeah, he's doing this to try to, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to bank on clipping Earl once. and have enough power behind it where you take him out. One if it's your opportunity. Like I said, you got to take these opportunities. But let's say it's his opportunity to clip Earl. Let's say that. Now it's your opportunity to clip Earl, but you just don't land enough. So now Earl recognizes his mistake. Okay, he clipped me on that one. So now that's that ass now. So now what? How many mistakes does Earl make? Earl only usually makes a mistake on his third punch. A lot of times. His follow-up punch, his hook. But he can, who knows, he might be faster. So shit, you might, maybe the timing's just not there. Look at Derek. See, Derek said, let me see what else I got here. Derek Bay said, he said add polar bear hunting to that trip, Eagle. Polar bear hunting? I don't know, brother. Y'all want to do all that? No, we can't do polar bear hunting anyway, brother, because we going at. Hopefully we can really do it. My girl lived close up there. Yeah, one of my friends, one of my girlfriends, she lives close up there, so I probably gotta go see her. But I'm saying, okay, so I just want to see. You know what? I just want to be in that. I just want to experience that sailfish. That's why I just want to experience that sailfishing up there. Cause I know the water up there is different. I know the water up there is rough. It's probably rougher than the ocean, but it's like I know it's fun. I know it's fun to be in that big ass bay up there. I know it's fun. Yeah. Yeah, that place that used to feed Canada. That bay used to feed Canada. Now it's mostly sports fishermen and all. I don't know what they got up there, but we're gonna see. Let's go. Let's do our investigation. Yeah. Derek Bay said, yeah. She said Lala D cut you to the bone. Get out your own chat. Yeah, Lala D kicked me out my own chat. Yeah. Derek Bay said, no, they too damn big. Derek said, why you change that shit quick? He said quick too, yeah. He said real rough. Yeah, but you know what, Derek? I'm gonna tell you something, man. That one thing about them polar bears, I don't worry about the size as much. I worry about their resilience. Is it even if they was coming at you, they survive off of anything. They can actually drink motor oil. Motor oil? Are you serious? It don't kill them. They can drink bottles of motor oil like it ain't nothing. I'm like, how is that nutritious? How are you drinking motor oil as a bear? How are you? They eat everything, man. I don't know, man. It's a scary animal. It's a scary animal, not just because of the size. It's just because he's so relentless. It's like, I probably wouldn't even, I'd have to go through a whole ritual, brother. If it came down to, like, with a polar bear, I would have to go through a whole, family ritual and stuff like that to sacrifice him. And we would have to knead the fur and all that. We would have to knead it. We would have to, like, knead the fur. That's definitely a necessity up there. To be honest, even the Eskimos didn't really mess with the polar bears as much. They don't really have a lot of stuff that's made with polar bear. They always relied on like the seals and stuff like that. That's what they relied on. They relied on the seals because the seals are easier to get to. Because once they come up on the beach, they're not fast, they're not swift. It's just when they get in that water, that's when they fast. You see what I mean? Once they get in that water, they fast. But up on land, they're not that fast. So that's why we used to, take them out. So most of the clothing is made with them. Every once in a while, maybe a smaller animal, some pelts or something like that. But it's not a whole lot of animals there for pelts. There's some rabbits. There's just not a whole lot of pelts. Rabbits and beavers and stuff like that. These trap for the beavers, trap for the rabbits. Ermine every once in a while, but maybe not as much. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah, but any animal that is that resilient, I'll take the pass. I'll let Michael Johnson's boxing talking more. Him and Jay Brown, they can go ahead and handle those bears. They can mess with those those polar bears. We'll just stick with the fish. Fish is big enough too, Derek. I haven't seen if they Yasser Hussein. You said you assumed that everyone here has Earl. If somebody does have Ugas, they hiding out. And matter of fact, if somebody has Ugas, they're not active in the chat. They're not talking to us. They're just out. You know, they're just looking in like what Derek and them talking about. They're not really in the chat because you know how people come in and out all the time, all stream long. They just come in and out. So if they got Ugas, they probably listening. Yeah, but I still got Earl. No, don't say me. I damn sure ain't. I mean, okay, you put you. I didn't read what you had there. He said, yeah. They said if a polar bear see you, it's an issue, and you will be on the menu. That's it. If a polar bear see you, it's an issue. You're gonna be on the menu. And I'm just saying that I got Michael Johnson's Boxing Talk and More because he does Boxing Talk and More. So I'm assuming that he can do more for us, Derek. That he'll take them bears out. We ain't got to worry about it. Because him and Jay Brown and y'all, sir, they got all the bear. They got all the bear. They got the bear. We messing with rabbits, Derek. We bringing back the small furs and food. That's the food for them. You bring back food and fur. Tell them we need the bear rug. Let them go handle. They can handle the polar bear so they can get the bear rug. But we out there. We messing with jackrabbits and stuff, ermines and all that. We messing with all the safe stuff. Jay Brown and them, they can mess with the polar bears. Polar bear. Yeah, look at Jay Brown said. He said polar bear can get it too. Yeah, we was just talking about AB. Yeah, AB. I said, look, I said Eagle is not AB. I said because Earl Spence can get it. Anybody can get it up in Eagles way of boxing. Everybody who mess with me, they already know. Everybody can get it. I don't have nobody like that. I said, because everybody can get it. Gil Cole said I'll pick Ugas in this chat. But he said in this chat though. You notice he didn't say that I got Ugas. Yeah. But that's why we got you on our team, Jay Brown, because hey Derek, you see he's stepping up. Jay Brown stepping up. He said, man, what y'all talking about, Eagle? I got this bear situation. I got that. All I know is polar bears are built differently. I know that your ass can't run that fast on snow and ice, but they can. And that'll be a problem for me. I ain't worried about the rabbit running because I'll just put a couple of carrots out there in the net. We'll catch his ass. But how you trapping that bear though? The bear you can't miss, brother. Once you miss, it's over with. You get one miss. You get one miss, brother. That's all you get. And then TT8. That's that ass. That's that ass, Mr. Postman. Oh yeah. I told you, y'all, sir. Gil's capping right now. Gil's playing. Yeah, Derek. But Jay Brown got him though. Jay Brown know what we talking about. Jay Brown come in more. He'll know what we talking about. We talking about a trip. We talking about making a trip. Yeah, as a group up here. I'm just trying. I can't find no packages right now. I guess they got that shit on the what the F is you doing list. They don't want us up there, Derek, because you know the fishing experience up there is great. That's why they don't want us up there. They don't want us up there. It's my land. They just don't want us up there. They don't want us to experience what them people up there experiencing. Because they figure we might defect or something. We might move up there. Shit, who knows? I might. If it's good enough, shit, I might move up there. There ain't no spot where I just got out of the question besides like the North Pole. There's not no places in North America and South America probably that I wouldn't move. I'm not moving to the Amazon forest where they got all the anacondas and shit like that. I'm not moving to something like that. I mean, I'm not looking for problems like that. I ain't trying to wake up and have to fight caiman and shit as soon as I wake up. And looking at snakes and poisonous spiders. I'm not trying to go through all that. I don't know their terrain like that. Now I'm not worried about snakes because I lay right on a snake pit. Like there's a place that we go to dance, and the camp is actually on a snake pit. You can see all the holes and nothing but snakes. And natives, we live right on top of them. We lay right on top of them. All in between the warning signs. So I got my tent right out there, and rattlesnakes is right there. We lay right on top of them. They don't come out. They don't come out and mess with us. I'm not saying you don't think about it. You got to be aware. We still think about it, like, yeah, these rattlesnakes can come out. It's not like it's not like a cot is like, you know, a deterrent to a rattlesnake. But it's just that when we do spiritual stuff, we don't have the fear for the animals and stuff. Animals, they seem to work with us instead of against us. Yeah. That's what it seems like. Gil Cole said Kodiak bear destroys a polar bear. No, not Kodiak bears. You know what a Kodiak bear is? A Kodiak bear is nothing but a brown bear. It's just a big one. It's just a big grizzly. And I would agree with that. If he's big enough, I would agree with it. If he's not big enough, he's going to get his ass whooped. He's not really prepared for that. He can take the cold, but if wherever they're fighting at, if they're fighting on snow, I'm going to go with the polar bear. Because even though the Kodiak can throw hands, he's going to get his ass, he's going to get beat up on some snow. Snow and ice, he's going to lose. On just regular ground or in the water, I'd probably go with the Kodiak. So I agree with Gil on that one. Derek Bates said right at Yasser Hussein. Yeah. But Jay Brown said even in water they're a problem. Yeah, they're a problem. There's a problem. But you got it though, brother. You remember you told us? We got you to rely on. Derek Bates said, I don't know polar bears are bigger. Grizzly bears are meaner. Yeah, they mean, but I don't know if you could say a polar bear is not that mean. Because polar bears try to take out walruses and shit. Walrus ain't no joke with that tusk. That long tusk, they ain't no joke, man. Because once they clip you, it's over with. If a walrus clip you, it's over with. It's almost as bad as a hippo. Because can't nobody really mess with a hippo unless they're on dry land and they got a baby with them. You can't really mess with them unless you're an elephant. I think an elephant is the only animal in the jungle that can really mess with a hippo. Because of those hippos, a hippo don't need but one bite. One bite, that's all it's over with, baby. All that it's over with. One bite and you're through. And then he'd turn you into Waffle Man. You're finished. That's it. I don't know what they're gonna say at your eulogy, but they gonna say something like this dumb. They gonna call you dumb. His dumb ass up there messing with hippos because he thought they was friendly, trying to pet a hippo. And they're one of the most territorial animals there is. They try to kill everything. They kill non-members. They kill, crocodiles. They kill everything to get in their way. They just killing machines. Derek said, but you got those hybrid polar grizzly mixed. Oh, shit. Normal people go to the holidays in Dubai and Maldives. He said, man, here we want to go bear hunting. Y'all said we ain't going no bear hunting. This all started off on a fishing trip to fish for sailfish, swordfish and shit. That's Derek. Derek added all this extra shit. Derek's talking about, yeah, we need to add some extra shit up in there, Eagle. We can go for the bears now. That was Derek's shit. That wasn't, no, I wouldn't, don't even put that on me. And then Jay Brown was talking about it. He got it too. He like, oh yeah, I got the bears. No, man, I don't know. I don't know what caliber, man. Yeah, I'd be too scared, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not no chicken. I'd be too scared because if it is cold, I mean, what you do though? What you gotta shoot your gun the whole way up there? I don't know. What do you do? Do you shoot your gun the whole way up there to make sure it stays warm? You can't afford to have your shit lock up on you. Derek, you can't afford to have your gun lock up. Derek said fishing and crabbing. He said they do eat walrus. Yeah. Yeah, they eat walrus. I mean, I'm like, come on now. I don't even know if a brown bear can take out a walrus. He couldn't on that. I don't know if because he can't maneuver. You can't afford. You imagine the brown bear slipping and shit trying to get to the walrus, especially the big boys. The big seal. What's that big ass seal called? Is it elephant? I wouldn't mess with that big ass elephant seal. I seen that elephant seal like knock cars over. And they low to the ground. They got to go like this on the ground. It's not like they up, but they're tall. I seen one just tear a car up, just flip a car up. Just like, ugh. just ram all into the car. I'm like, I don't know if you want. I don't know if a big animal with that thick hide. I don't know if you want that kind of problems. While you trying to swing at him, he's trying to break your legs and shit. He's trying to snap knees with that little raise up, because he raised up hitting you like that. So I don't know about that, brother. But Derek, back to the fishing and crabbing. Yeah, Jay Brown. We let Jay Brown and them let him and Michael Johnson take care of that. Take care of the lightweight, the polar bears and all that shit. They can handle that. Derek said I was playing about the bears. I know you was playing around about the bears. I know we ain't trying to mess with that. Oh yeah, the leopard seals is real mean, but they more mean underwater though. Yeah, they kill stuff to dive. Like if you dive, you might get ate up by one of them. They got teeth like that. But the elephant seal is just huge. He's just big. He's just big and crazy. They be killing their own pups and shit, throwing them up in the air. I'm like, God dang. So he's serious about his. There was two women out hiking. Oh, here we go. And a polar bear saw them from far away and killed both of them. See? Polar bears don't be playing. They're like, oh shit, look at my meal. They don't, because they don't know what's gonna eat. See, this is what you cannot teach people about the wild, because some people is just ignorant. When it comes to wild, they just stupid. You're not supposed to be downwind from bears in the first place. You got to be upwind. In other words, the wind has to hit them before it hits you. If you're downwind, they smell you. They know how they can measure how far you are by just how much they can smell of you. So he might just take off running and say, oh shit, they ain't but 100. They 200 feet away. They can't outrun me. He just start running and come get your ass. I don't know. I'm tired of talking to people. You know what it is? It's the new generation thing, because what happens with the new generation from the old generation never got to teach them what not to do, and and people around them, in my opine, is telling them, you know, you do everything you want to. You want to go out there in the wilderness, go on out there. You ain't got no problem with that. There's not very. This is what the kind of stupid story they tell them. It's not very many bears out there anymore. It's not all that wild animals. Oh, get out of here. Wild animals, smiled animals, whatever. Then you go out there like the guy. Remember that guy that was living with the bears? He thought he can name them and you know, talk to him. Everybody felt all bad when the bear finally got his ass. Everybody felt all bad. Yeah, look, we tore through his camp, and oh, he loved the bears. Oh wow. That's the worst. Don't ever tell me no dumb shit like that. Oh, my friend, he loved the bears and the bears killed him. Oh, he didn't mean harm, and I don't want to. I'm not sympathetic for that shit. I'm sorry. I'm empathetic, compassionate, and all that. But if you do some dumb shit like that, then your dumb ass is supposed to be on the menu, Derek Bailey. Yep. Y'all serious? Back. He said, I've been hunting back home. He said I didn't like it, to be honest. He said I did for experience with wild boar and rabbit hunting. Usually we have dogs to help us with the tracking and hunting. Yeah, but you can't go out there with them. Now they got dogs that are, you know, that are made for that up there in Alaska and all that. They have bears, like dogs that look like bears. The huskies and all that, they have and the Malamutes, they have them to help. But just being like what he just said, with just two girls out there, just all like looking around like, oh, the bears look so wonderful. Not knowing your dumb ass on the menu. Yeah, I've seen the biggest wild boar. Hey, I'm not that confident about boars because they can run. And you know those razorbacks, Derek, you know they once they run your ass over, they'll eat you right there on the spot. Them wild boars, they will eat you right then and there. They will eat you. If they trample you and touch your ass, get you down, they'll eat you right there on the spot. They don't just kill you, they eat you. Your whole body will be in their stomachs after, once they knock your ass down, your whole body will be in their stomachs that night. They'll be digesting your shit. But Derek Bay said, yeah, wild pigs are a problem in the U.S. In a lot of places you can go out and just kill as many as you want. Said farmers will pay you because they tear up the land. Of course, that's what they designed for. But guess what? They're tearing up this land because they don't come from this land. See? If they was in the land that they came from, they would be in check because they would be animals to take their ass out, right? You see, they're not all the way up in Canada and shit. They're not all the way up in the north like that. Like, they're not up in the north because there's animals that will take their ass out. You got wolves up there. You got you got lions here. Lions to take them out, but it's just not. It's more pigs probably than lions around here. Did you see that video where the guy was walking backwards? That lion was trying to get his ass up here somewhere. He was walking. He had his bike. So he was walking backwards, like trying to go as fast as he could backwards. He's like, the faster I move, he said this lion is behind me, going the same pace I'm going. And the lion was running with his hands out like this, like he'll go up a little bit and then stop. I was like, damn. He said, damn. He said he was talking to the lion like, go on, lion. He couldn't do shit, but all he was doing is saying, damn. He said, man, I sure don't. He said, this ain't a good day for me to get killed today, man. He said, I'm. But walking backwards is the worst thing you can do, because your ass sit there and fall. If you fall on your back, that lion is that fast. That's that ass is over with. But this is what killed me about the guy walking backwards with the bike, is he was walking past stuff like boulders and shit. Well, how you walk past a boulder and rock? How you walk past that shit? If he's gonna charge you and come get you, at least fire a couple of rocks at him. I hold one. I hold like two underneath my arm like that, two big ones underneath my arm, and I'll fire a big one like bam. Because I'm accurate. I'll try to bust him in his head with it, right? If he come charging, he might take me out, but he gonna be a bloody mess. He's not gonna enjoy his meal. Because I'm gonna fire one when he get close, right? When he about to leap, I'm gonna fire one, and then when he finally get me, the other one is going upside his brain. I'm locking that shit in. I'm locking that shit in with my coat or something. I'm locking it in to where I can't even open my hand. I'm gonna have that brick and that boulder in my hand. I'm gonna wrap that shit tight to where he get up here. While he biting, he getting, you feel me? He like right here, it's locked in. He getting a brain bashing. Even if he take me out, he take me out, he ain't gonna be able to eat me because he ain't gonna be in no shape. They say, yo, he killed him, but he killed him too. So, yeah, Derek said, okay, Derek talking to y'all, sir, yep. Yeah, wild pigs is a problem though. Derek said, bear man. He said, I remember that dude. He said something had to be wrong with him. Got his girlfriend killed. Yeah, he got his girlfriend killed too. Damn. Yep. And they all celebrating. Oh, they were good people. Oh, they were so wonderful and nice and shit. Bears don't give a shit if you nice. Put up a 1 if you think that animals give a shit if you nice or not. Put up a 1 if you think animals, like wild animals, care if you're a nice person. I'm just trying to check to see what kind of audience I got up in here, Derek. Derek Bay said that they put Kevlar on dogs here when they hunt hogs. Yeah, because some of them hogs is big and they can tusk, throw that tusk in them. Yeah, Derek said a pig will kill your ass. They ain't no joke. No, they ain't no joke. Then why one same thing back home? They fucked them fields up. Oh, that's what y'all start saying. They do it out of necessity, but the rabbit hunting is for sport at Derek Beatty. Yeah, I'm sorry, I got in y'all's business. I'm sorry, I knew it was for Derek Beatty, but I got in y'all's big business and shit out there. But yeah, but animals don't give a shit if you know she's a nice girl. She didn't cause problems in school. She didn't. Shut your stupid ass up. With your dumb ass, you supposed to get a bear is supposed to make a sandwich out of your stupid ass. You know what I mean? So y'all must have liked my points on Earl Spence. On Ugas. So nobody object. So when we come back, we'll do Earl Spence. I just didn't have time, brother. I've been working. So it's like I haven't been able to like get any clips and stuff like that. I know y'all like shows. They like, oh yeah, Eagle. That's a good. They like when I break down clips and stuff. My fam like that. They oh yeah, Eagle, break that clip down. The last time I did EJ, they was like, okay, I see why Carol Brook got his ass whooped, because he was doing all those apologetic punches and shit. That's one thing I said, that when Ugas hit Earl, he can't be apologizing with his punches. That's to be number 7. Don't apologize with your punches when you hit Earl. And he does have kind of a apologetic type of punch sometimes. Ugas does. He can hit hard, but a lot of times he has that apologetic type of punches, and you can't do that shit with Earl. If you apologizing when you hitting Earl, Earl's gonna try to tear your ass in half, right? Okay, y'all, sir. Yeah, Derek Bay said facts at Eagle. A lot of them are Russian boars. Yeah, man, please. Them boars will tear your ass up. I seen one overseas, man. He looked like his shoulders was about, I'm gonna say like 3.5 feet high or something, 4 feet for a hog. I'm like, this is a big ass hog. It's a big monster hog. Nope, not getting out the car for that. Derek basically, I seen a video where a guy was mountain biking and a big ass grizzly started chasing him. Oh, I seen the clip on that. I never opened that with. I seen that one on YouTube. That dude looked like he was flying around the corner. Is that the same one where he's coming down the hill? He was flying around like shit. I be pedaling my ass off. Ain't no stopping on that way. Ain't no hitting. There's no hitting no rocks. There's no sliding over. There's no falling. That got to be straight adrenaline as fast as you can. You know, until that bear get and bears can run as fast as a horse. So you got to like really be putting that. You got to be putting them pedals down. If a bear ever chases you, got to be putting those pedals down. Like, oh, this nigga, he's not going to catch my ass. You got to stay. Don't be looking back. Just pedal long as you can, hard as you can. Yeah, preferably over a mile. You want the bear to go like this. Like, you want him like almost on you, but you want the bear to go like this at the end. You want the bear to go like, man, like you want him to be like, oh, man, forget that shit. I ain't trying to chase him. That's what you want the bear to do. But what you don't want to do is be looking back and mess around and hit something. That's all. It's over with, baby. Derek said, I'm just not going to be near a lion. Yep. Oh, shit. He said here. Yeah, Derek said, yeah, I'm just not going to be there. A lion? Yeah, we got lions out here, brother. We got a place, if you translate it, it's called the Lions. That's what it's called, the Lions. There's lions up there. I don't like to mess with. Lions look like they don't look like they punks. They don't look like they can't fight. They don't look like they can't bite through your shit. They look like they can. I see your twos out there. Derek say, hell to the no with the two. I'm saying. I'm just saying, ain't no arguments out here. Cause it don't matter how nice you are. Derek, if you nice, you just nice. Get your ass ate up being nice. Oh, I'm nice. Yeah, you're nice and you're a sandwich. Some places you shouldn't go, in my opinion. Yeah, some places you can't go. We go places because we know how to go out there. Barry said probably so, yeah. He said right into your heart burst in your chest. How you be up on the mountain on those handlebars, Derek? You be over the front of them handlebars while you going all up high. You don't even get low. You just like, hell yeah. Derek said mountain lions can get pretty big too. Derek, you know what? For me, it's not about the size. When it comes to a lion, like the mountain lion, for me, it's not about the size. You know what it's about? It's about that name, lion, and it's about them teeth. Canines on a cat. It's like that's what it's about for me. That's what, if you want to ask what it's about for me, that's what it's about, brother. Okay, but so the breakdown, Ugas, let's counter real good when you can, Ugas. Good, clean, hard shots. Set some traps and use that right hand, use that right hand, and make sure you maintain that stamina and you use that ring wisely, brother. Because if you fail at any of these, it's probably going to be that ass. Well, we're looking at it probably being that ass anyway, but it's probably really going to be that ass then, brother. We ain't trying to go against you like that, but it's probably going to be that ass. You didn't know. It's just not a lot of mistakes you can make against Earl because of your boxing style. You know, you being a counter punches, you just can't make a whole lot of mistakes against Earl Spence because some people may be able to do it, but you're going to get your ass whooped. And it's a little bit different when you fight Earl for some reason because Danny Garcia didn't want to fight Earl for some reason. Earl and Angel talked a whole lot of shit before that fight. Yeah, it's acting like he was going to just manage Earl. I'm going to go manage Earl. Sean Porter had to fight out of character to fight him. So it's like, he's a problem. Carol Brook just had to try to man up and just got broken. I'm just naming the champs right there. Those two champs. So it's like, I don't know. I'm not writing you off. You might surprise the shit out of me. Somebody has to get talked about bad in here. Derek Bay said, you know how natives have places that they don't visit. Places like the Witch's Point and the Devil's Cove. They stay away. But you know who visits. Derek, stop it. We ain't trying to have that kind of chat. Derek said, you know who visits that. I know, Derek. Because we got sacred places, we got mounds, we got more places that are prohibited. And a lot of people just don't get it. Yeah, Ugas got to deal with that pressure, brother. You right about that. Yeah, he damn sure got to deal with that pressure, man. But anyway, I'm gonna put my song back on that y'all was listening to earlier. I'm gonna try to put that back on. Yeah, let y'all listen to my song. Maybe I'll give y'all a couple of songs. We'll see. Maybe I'll give y'all a couple of songs. I'll bless y'all up and let y'all have a couple of songs when I get out of here. Lala's not here, so she can't start no trouble. Oh, Lala D with her old. She's a troublemaker, man. Yeah, she a troublemaker, y'all. That's all I can say about Lala. She a troublemaker. Yeah. So I'll play these couple of songs for y'all. Yeah. See, that's all. She a troublemaker. Lala D, you're a troublemaker. If you can hear me, I know you're doing your apps or whatever, but if you're out there, you're a troublemaker. Anyway, my shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Y'all know what this is. This is a Wednesday, but Eagles Web go out the same way all the time. And I give y'all my greeting of goodbye, and which is peace and blessings, brother. Yeah. I always try to keep my vibe like positive. It's like that's how you're supposed to talk, you know. You're supposed to keep it peace. You're supposed to keep peace and blessings, you know. That's how we keep it, man. We always keep it peace, always keep it blessings, because that's how I want. That's what I want for y'all. Ain't no hating me like that, man. I don't be hating like that. Oh, when she get knocked out, you know, I don't. That's just not me. And I'm not, just to let y'all know, I'm not just all that nice because I'm trying to stay away from the number 3. I just think it's the right way to do it. It has nothing to do with number 3. And people think, oh, that's that number 3. He talking like a number 3. Like a number 2 headed for a number 3 or something like that. Because if you're 1 already, you're already headed for 3. You don't need to be a 2 to be headed for a 3. All right, I'm gonna catch y'all. Y'all enjoy the music. I'll play a couple of songs for y'all, man. Y'all go ahead. Y'all just go ahead and turn. Y'all go ahead and turn it up. I'm gonna catch y'all, man. Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go, DB. DB in the house. Him and y'all, sir. Peace to y'all, fam. Salute y'all. Oh hell no, Derek! I haven't went that far. Not the disco man. Derek put up John Travolta, y'all.
Yes, have a sugar no. How about the tempo you give a food? Sure. I can't let them cancer. I can't let them bamba. I can't let them batenya den. I can't let them batenya rap. I can't let them cancer. Sure. I can't let them bamba. I can't let them tobeta. I can't let them batenya den. I can't let them batenya rap. I can't let them cancer. I should be telling them as I nunga sa. This was a nunga wa. Then we do this Wenzima. Sure. I should be telling them as I nunga sa. This was a nunga wa. Then we do this Wenzima. Sure. I should be telling them as I nunga sa. This was a nunga wa. I should be telling them as I nunga sa. Akona lento lokikhalisa manje akona lento lokihlanisa my system akona lento lokikhala kulenzi akona lento lokihlanisa manje akona lento lokikhalisa usambe kanje akona lento lokikhala kulenzi akona lento lokikhalisa manje akona lento lokihlanisa my system akona lento lokikhala kulenzi akona lento lokikhalisa manje akona lento lokihlanisa my system akona lento
Masana ungitshela ukhalelani noma ukhala ngani ukhala ngamarodo noma magundane uthi njandile ngapha ngithi ungitshela ukhala ngani ungitshela ukhalelani noma ukhala ngani ukhala ngamarodo noma magundane uthi njandile ngapha ngithi ungitshela ukhala ngani ungitshela ukhala ngani ngamarodo noma magundane unjandile no pastor 99 ungitshela ukhala ngani before sinyamalala urismagisa benosuma umiste benongamalala unjandile indoda ebalumayo no pastor 99 ungitshela ukhala ngani asabe ngomshini